we want. It's a nudist colony, really.
Really?
Yeah. No.
But it can be if you want it to.
I suppose. It could be whatever we want it to be.
Exactly.
When Chris goes out of town, it's a nudist colony at our house. It's fantastic. He doesn't know this, but I watch TV naked on the couch all the time.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Same. So.
Oh, see, there you go. Great.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're talking about it. That's great. Getting it out
Someone
there.
needs to clean the couch.
The couch, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But, so we'll get back to the restaurant and the fact that these jokes about your husband. Is he listening?
I mean, is this live?
No.
Oh, damn. We should have said it was.
Yeah, this is live. Yeah. I meant to say this is live.
He will listen, sure.
All right. Well, shout out to Tender Belly as well.
His name's Eric.
Shout out to Eric at Tender Belly. We were just joking about all that stripper stuff and all that other.
We'll get back to that later.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is Tender Belly here in Colorado, or is
Yeah,
that...
they're a Denver-based company.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
No
and
idea.
they're two brothers from Iowa, but it's all right here in Denver.
All right. Enough about him. Let's get back to you.
Let's talk about you.
Well, we can talk about me
Nobody
later.
cares about us.
Yeah. We do this a lot, so everyone gets a little bit of us every time.
Single time.
They tune in because they want to listen to you and hear your story and kind of get to know a little bit more behind the woman that built this empire that is Dank Ass Food.
All right.
So we're going to ask you some questions that are totally unrelated. Sorry.
There you go.
Unrelated to the food industry and everything we've been talking about.
Let's do it.
And so the first question is, I guess the Netflix is out, is my guess. So we're going to go, what's the last song you listened to on Spotify or whatever your music playing device is?
The last song?
Like on your way into work today, what were you jamming?
Mother motherfucker. It's on the Big Little Lies album.
Okay.
I can't remember the full name, but it has like 4 curse words.
Yeah, you can say them all.
Is it an angry song, or is it?
It's not. It's hilarious.
Is it a screamo song?
Hold, please.
All right.
Well, we can talk about something else, but I'll tell you exactly the name of the song.
All right. So the next question was going to be, what was the last thing you watched on Netflix?
The last thing I watched on Netflix that showed Dead to Me.
Oh, I like that.
Hilarious.
I just finished it.
Super
It's got
weird.
that dark humor, and it's got Christina Applegate and the girl from Grandma's Boy, as well as...
She's great.
Yeah, I can't remember her name, but yeah, that was a really good show.
Yeah.
I like that one. That was a good find. So for our listeners, if you hadn't picked it up, it's like a dark humor, it's kind of a female... It's all female cast, or almost all female cast.
There are men, for sure, but it's female leads.
Yeah, leads.
Yep.
Thank you. That was the word I was looking for. And a show I'll refer to you then that you may enjoy. It's called I'm Sorry. It's with Andrea Smart, and she's a comedian out in L.A., but it's like just wacky hijinks with she has a little small daughter who kind of gets her in trouble because of her foul mouth, and she like repeats things.
I'm sorry.
So she always repeatedly says I'm sorry at the end of the episode, like apologizing to whomever you're offended.
You watched Kidding.
I haven't seen Kidding. What?
With Jim Carrey? Kidding?
No. Is that his documentary?
No, it's a series.
Yeah. I've heard about that. I haven't watched it.
It's amazing.
The last thing I saw with Jim Carrey was the one where he did the Kaufman one, the Andy Kaufman.
That was a movie.
But it was like a documentary about him doing it.
Oh.
So, and he kind of, anyways.
Martha Wainwright, BMFA.
BMFA, bitch motherfucking ass by Martha.
Asshole.
Asshole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. I like it. So tune into that. We're going to play this section right here in this gap. Right there. That's where we're going to play it. All right, Chris, so what's the next fun get to know you question? I did TV and music.
I see that. The spiciest thing you've ever eaten.
And where?
I mean, probably just habanero peppers on their own.
Why would you do that?
I'm sure somebody dared me to do it.
So nothing in Mexico kind of just blew out and just like, oh, God.
Did you make an accident one day and we're like, holy fuck, that's hot?
No. I mean, I just ate a straight up habanero pepper.
Yeah, that sounds like a terrible idea.
It was awful.
Yeah.
I mean, it was mostly awful the next day. Not so bad when you're doing it.
It
feels like you're dying the next day.
It does, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I just want a wet rag in my bed.
Yeah.
So what'd you win off that dare?
Probably nothing.
Solid.
Just like
Wise
acclaim.
So we can coerce you into doing stupid shit?
Not anymore.
Let's go.
I am
You're already on
now.
this podcast, so you're not that smart.
Yeah. That was your first mistake today. Maybe.
We have arrests still. We have superhero powers.
Yeah, in New York in the 80s, you have to have a rap sheet.
No rap sheet. No. Fuck. No, I'm good.
Never been in the drunk tank. Never been, like, scolded.
I mean, I didn't say that.
Look at that. Well, we are pretty good at coercing people into saying things that they usually would keep to themselves.
I mean, I'm in the restaurant business, so I would just say to people, don't drink and drive because it's fucking shitty.
Yeah.
What happens?
And there's Ubers.
Well, just take a Lyft. It's way easier.
I got more
long term. Yeah. It doesn't make us bad people.
No, it doesn't.
It just
what makes us bad people is how I treat others. But that's not here. That's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Worse things have happened to better people.
I like these sayings.
A good saying.
You're building me up here. I mean, the fall of when I get home later and think about when I edit this episode.
Well, maybe you'll watch that series that I just told you. Kidding. And that will.
I need something to
make
watch
you laugh.
while I cry myself to sleep. So that's perfect. Yeah. I feel like this is therapy. I'm about to open up here.
Don't cry.
I'm not. I was going to start drinking, but then I'll start crying. So we won't get into that, but we will. Let's see. We've done. If you had a superpower, what superpower would you want to have?
The power of persuasion. Just always be able to talk people into what I want them to do.
So I'm going to give that. That's going to have to. Yeah, that is fucked up. I was thinking like flying or teleporting.
No.
Yeah, that'll do it. So I don't even know what superhero has that power. All the bad ones, I think, have that one.
No.
What?
No.
They eventually get bad because they have power.
But it doesn't mean I would ask people to do bad things.
That's what they all say.
Yeah. With great.
But you don't see. You're getting to know me. I'm not a bad person.
Yeah, but if you can't persuade somebody to do something, you persuade somebody else to do something to persuade that person, and then it just
goes on and on. It's a loop.
Absolute power.
The power of persuasion seems great to me, fellas. I don't know.
I would like that.
What do you want to do?
Technically, you have a pretty good case for this. I mean, I wouldn't go to sleep alone for the rest of my life.
Exactly.
That's a great play. I haven't thought about that just because I don't know.
Or you could go to sleep alone if you want. If you were like over it, you would be like, "No, I want you out of my bed."
Oh, I see what you did there. Oh, my God. My mind is fucking blown right now.
You can backwards play it.
There's no superhero that has that gift-ish, so I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking something very bland. Oh, my God, that is so much better. I was thinking, like, teleporting after a hangover is bad, so, like, on long trips is bad. So I was thinking teleport. But, man, you just blew my mind with some really radical shit right there.
Right on.
That is right on. All right. I don't even know if I can go on to the next question. Chris, you're going to have to field the next one. I think we're going into, we've kind of gotten to do the get to know you, so we're about to get to know our favorites.
Well, yeah, and I guess, like, I don't know, since you probably spend more of your days in Boulder than in Denver.
Yeah,
except that I'm in the restaurant a lot. But what do you want? Like, what's the question?
Oh, well, we've got several.
Oh.
So
you're not out of
I know a lot about Denver.
Okay.
No, we want your Boulder picks as well.
Okay,
like
cool.
When we go visit up there, we have
Where do you go?
Yep, that's kind of what we want to know. You
Okay.
know, we have listeners up there.
For what?
We have all those questions.
Okay.
So starting off, like back in the day when you were working on Tina and all that stuff, where would y'all go for happy hour if you got a little break? Where's your happy hour spot?
Oh, the Brasserie. Brasserie 1010.
Still go there?
I love Brasserie. It's great.
I actually went to a birthday dinner over there.
It's amazing.
It is delicious.
It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, the frites.
They let you kind of behave as you want, too.
And
Their happy hour
frites and mayonnaise?
Huge.
Happy hour is amazing.
Frites and mayonnaise?
Frites and mayonnaise, escargot, oysters.
He doesn't like
shrimp
mayo.
cocktail. I love
all those other ones, but it just kind of grosses me out. But I'm back. That's a good happy hour.
Little sliders, like French dip sliders.
See, I liked going there for happy hour when I lived there. I didn't so much. A lot of people liked going to the Med. And
Med's got a great happy hour, too.
It is great.
Owned by the
but
same
it's just
people.
so big.
Yeah, it's big.
Fucking huge.
Yeah.
I like that one. Sleeper dive bar that you should hit up if someone's coming to Boulder maybe for a weekend.
I mean, sleeper dive bar?
Or just dive bar.
The Pearl Street Pub?
Is that the one where you go down in the basement? It's kind of like the catacombs?
No, that was
Well, they do have a basement.
So there's catacombs. Pearl Street Pub has a basement.
Is Catacombs still open?
Catacombs, I think, is called something else now.
Yeah. That was the one. Like
that's kind of
that was the one in the hotel. It's
okay.
inside the Boulderado, and it has another name, whatever that bar is downstairs.
Gotcha.
I don't know. The Sundowner used to be a place.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're still open.
Yeah.
I mean, fellas not going out for late night drinks.
That's cool. We're going to dive into brunches and, favorite place, date nights, best cheap eats under $20.
Wow.
All of these things.
Well, yeah, that's it. What's the best meal you've had in the past 6 months in Boulder? Because you guys have gotten a lot of stuff.
The best meal I've had was probably brunch at Corita.
We did
Have you been to Corita?
We went to
Happy Hour is great at Corita as well.
After we hung out with Bobby, he referred us to there, and Arcana, I think.
Arcana is great. Whatever. Arcana, tomato.
But we tried Corita, and that patio is
beautiful.
It's fire.
Yeah.
You can just overlook.
And Pizzeria Locale, I always love. And Frasca is, of course, delicious. I mean,
Yeah, but I think Corita is one that folks haven't really gotten to,
hear about. And
or,
Brian's a cool guy. And his chef Amos is really cool.
Is that I'm guessing the owner is Brian?
Yeah, Brian Dayton is the owner.
Score. All right, so let's reverse it. You mentioned, Frasca and Corita and maybe even Arcana are a little bit higher end for the folks like us. Let's say it's rent week. What's the cheap eats that you like to, if you want to hit up?
There's a little taco stand. He's open, I think, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's called the Diaz Farm Truck. Pepe is his name, Pepe Diaz. It's on 28th and J Road, and he's got a farm. And then he has this little pop-up taco truck thing that happens, and he makes his own tortillas. It's fucking delicious.
And so for our listeners that are asking, J Road and 28, that's almost on your way to the Boulder Res, is it not? Kind of out that way?
You would take J Road to get to the Boulder Res.
So it sounds like tacos into water.
You would keep going to get to where the bus stop used to be. It's up in that neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Back to strippers.
Yeah, let's get back to strippers. So if you're going to go to a strip club in Colorado, I'm just kidding. It's the Shotgun. Or the Cabaret. It's totally your call.
Shotgun Willie's all the way. Yeah. Great ladies there.
We're like the best friends.
Yeah.
We didn't even know it.
I know.
This is wild. All right. So Diaz Tacos, that's kind of been our alley. The once every date night that does happen. I'm going to probably do Corita if I'm in Boulder.
Yeah, Corita or Oak is always good. Oak's delicious.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm writing these down. All right. So let's do Brews and Tunes.
Tunes, yeah, let's do Tunes.
Yeah, what about it?
Last
where do I go for shows?
Well, we want to give a shout out to Fillmore Denver because that is the best indoor venue here in Denver.
For sure.
Don't forget to go check out livenation.com for all of your ticket needs. That's Live Nation, LIVENATION.com. What was the last good show you called? Stop laughing at us.
Oh. That's how we get paid to be here.
So Langhorne Slim was just here this weekend.
Ooh.
I mean, his name's Sean. He played at Mackey Auditorium on Saturday, 2 shows, a storytelling show. Do you know who Langhorne Slim is?
Nope.
Oh, you got it.
But hey,
check it out.
You've thrown some
Langhorne
knowledge
Slim.
at me today. I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm going to get all these artists' names for you.
I'm going through changes. Yeah, you should.
I'm down.
I'm not going to sing anymore.
Sing it for us.
Nope.
Don't be shy. We gave you a microphone. Use it.
No, I'm not going to sing anymore. Sean will be mad.
You don't want to slander his work?
Nope.
Oh. What kind of music would you say that is, genre-wise?
I don't know. It's not. It's the best kind.
Oh, I fucking dig it.
Right.
Yeah, that's my favorite kind.
Yeah. He plays a guitar and.
It kind of, when the last name Slim, I was thinking kind of like that outlaw country, like a Sturgill.
It is a little, not Chris Stapleton, but, he's not country.
Yeah.
Slim's not country.
Okay,
no.
Cool. Just a good
bluesy
old rock and roll.
Yeah, good music, the best kind, like I said.
I can fucking get behind that. That's another artist. We got 2 now, and a specific song that I have to listen to.
Exactly.
BMFA.
That's it.
That's what this episode's going to be called.
What was the last show you caught at Red Rocks?
At Red Rocks, it was probably... Oh, it's been years, guys.
Oh yeah,
that's totally cool.
It's been a long time.
You've been here for since you were 20, so you've got.
So I saw Sinead O'Connor and Bonnie Raitt.
Ooh, wait, together?
That was a long time ago. Not together.
Okay, I was going to say that's a little bit interesting.
The last show at
Sinead O'Connor, was she shaved head then?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, was she rocking that hit? Whatever it was.
Told everybody to be quiet.
Really?
I don't know. She's not. Yeah. No. Seemed crazy to me. I was like, we're outside.
They're like, yeah,
we're at a concert.
Yeah. don't tell me to quiet down. Please just play louder music.
Right.
Although she's not
Death
really...
Cab for Cutie, maybe? I don't know.
All right, The Sound of Settling.
Yeah.
There we go. I know a couple of those songs. I used to cut myself a little bit. Just kidding. No, I didn't. This has gotten really therapeutic this week. All right, I like it. That's an you have a very eclectic music taste.
Yeah, I like all kinds of music.
Do you have a concert